So if you know Dread Delusion, as I understand, this is the same people. I don't know if it's just the same publisher or if it's the same studio, but you can see it's got a pretty similar vibe. It's a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a little. That feels better. All right, we're going to start a new game. And the only difficulty that's available right now is normal. So there will be an easy and hard in the full release, and who knows, maybe more difficulty. Love the art style. The hanged man kicks, finds foothold, gasps down air. Untying his noose, he steps from off the stool to wake his children. Interesting stanza. Draenog Town, 1402, Old Eurus Calendar. How now, men, women, and emin all. We, the Tragus Performing Company, graciously thank you for your attendance. Our humble play begins o'er 1,000 years past, if you can imagine such a time. Psst, players. The sorry state of the lot of you. I can smell you from here. Did you all go swimming in a brewery? Now, which of you is performing Vartano tonight? You're almost up. And drunk or no, you'd better not botch your lines. Draenog is Welsh for hedgehog. Oh, very cool. And yes, hello, Kian. So we have Emin P, I'm assuming that's pronounced that way, of the third gender, neither man nor woman. Oft misunderstood, you've grown resilient. We have Man P, a young performer full of heart. You've always corralled others to your thinking. And then we have Woman P. Since girlhood, you've borne the genetic traits of Clade Tragus, granting you keen reflexes. I'm gonna go with Man P because I think it sounds kind of funny. Hey, Maiko, good to see you. Footsteps, I hear. Ah, here comes Vartano, king of all the sorry souls of this wretched land. I take my leave. Your head throbs. You shouldn't have let the others corral you into drinking that 6th pint. Now, what were your lines again? Oh, woe engulfs me. Once the mere utterance of Vartano struck awe in every bosom of my kingdom. Now they curse my name, spitting its letters as if poison. But did I not rule with the finest, the noblest of virtues? Did I not rule with... Shit, you think. What's the noblest? The kingliest virtue. Did I not rule with grit so the kingdom could weather any hardship? Grit increased slightly. I will admit, mayhaps my studies distracted me. Mayhaps with my eyes averted, the rot set in. Your Majesty, the rebels are at thy palace gates. Aha, to think, a king must bear arms against his own people. Well, so be it. Squire, bring me my... Damn, what weapon was it again? Bring me my sword and shield. Melee increased. Now throw open the gates. I will greet my subjects with manners most pertinent on this wildest of nights. Mark these words. In terror will they howl the name Vartano. This player of Vartano is surely something. They shake and sway with pure passion for the material. If it's the same player I saw at the Hog's Tavern earlier, 'tis not passion that does it. Begging your pardon, sir, but an urgent report from the gates. Fighting's broken out, but with who, we're not sure. Probably just drunkards starting trouble again. You two, with me. Oh, you actually get to, like, control your character. I didn't think this was going to be that kind of game. Oh, that looks scary. Oh, when you do the camera control, it warps the audio. You can almost do like a sitar kind of thing with it. Yeah, that looks bad. Demons! This deep in the gloaming aisles? Impossible. Soldiers, stand firm. It's you there, players. I care not if those weapons be mere props. We need every able body. To me. You. He's talking about you, isn't he? On second thoughts, maybe you should have stopped on the 4th pint. We'll arrange in 2 rows. Theater players, get behind us and use ranged weapons if you have them. Soldiers, defend those in the back. Now get ready. They come. Rows form the basis of all combat, both for your party and the enemy. There are 2 rows, front and back. Characters in the front row will protect anyone directly behind them. Protected characters cannot be targeted by normal melee attacks, but they can still be targeted by ranged attacks or certain spells and abilities. I kind of wish I could turn the music back up now. Alright, so we have the Dread Knight fighting a demon congealment. Ooh. Yeah, that does some damage. A protected character in the back row cannot use normal melee attacks. Only ranged weapons, spells, and spears can be used from the back row. I'm guessing I can't do any of this because I'm in the back row. Can I use... I can use medicinal moss on the knight. Ooh. When a character is knocked out in combat, there's a chance they will permanently die. The fate of knocked out characters will be revealed at the end of a battle. There's a chance they will survive with an injury, but if they die from their wounds, there is no bringing them back. Note that the player is the only character who cannot permanently die. Characters can use their turn to reposition. This action allows a character to move to any free position in the front or back rows. Use it if your formation has become disrupted. Ranged weapons can be fired even when the character is protected and can even target protected enemies. Yeah, get him with the crossbow. Characters may perform 1 action per turn. Each action will increase that character's turn delay by a certain amount, delaying the next turn. More powerful actions like certain weapon skill abilities may have a greater turn delay than a basic attack. Ooh! Press tab to enable a more detailed tactical overlay showing character dice rolls, etc. Okay. Q can also be pressed to get a bird's eye view of the battlefield. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Damn, look at that. After feeling like every bone in your body was crushed, there was only the briefest of agonies before all light, sound, and sensation drained from your world. How long did you linger in darkness, in silence? A moment? An eternity? You cannot say. The sand runs thin, there is no time. The voice punctuates your silence. It is the first voice you have heard for a long time. Maybe the first voice you have ever heard. Ah, what feeble pickings are these, and the winds are weak. I'm losing sight. So be it, you'll have to do. The Tragus Company Journal, the prized possession of your troupe. You should take this back to Kuvas, where your troupe called home. Forlorn grave. Here under a simple shrine to the mummer lies a hopeless grave. In these troubled times, few can achieve a place in a soul garden when they pass. But in fear of a dark death, their families bury them with the old rituals all the same. I'm guessing this is a save. And I want to see... And I... Vert x-axis. Yeah. See, now it's like the Kenshi camera. I couldn't get used to the other one. Found 10 coin. There was a symbol like I could interact with something, but... Does not open from this side. Okay, Silent Hill door. Who be ye? The demon silhouetted before you twitches wrongly. Cuts and abrasions line its flesh with bones protruding from lumps of clotted blood. It licks its lips. Missed one, have we? Come hither, manfolk, for your blood pumps too cleanly through your skin flesh. My blade will make you pretty, and together we will rejoice. All characters have courage, which represents their mental state. When a character is knocked out, their allies will lose courage. A character with low courage is easier to hit. In addition to attacking normally, a character can also choose to target a specific body part. Targeting has a lower chance to hit, but if enough damage is dealt, the body part can be destroyed, resulting in a powerful debuff. Limb loss, okay. For instance, severing an enemy's arm may mean they can no longer use the weapon they held in that hand. Disabling a leg, meanwhile, will mean they can no longer reposition. Some monsters will have unique body parts with specific injury debuffs. It's worth experimenting with targeted attacks to find out what these are. Even the door is a bard. Oh, I missed. A dark RPG with permadeath and limb loss, you say? The post-battle screen displays the status of your party after a battle. Characters receive experience from every fight. Okay, we know about experience and leveling. They get attribute points, and every few levels will also get a perk. The fate of any knocked out characters will also be displayed here. If a character dies from their wounds, they will be permanently removed from your party. What if we want to carry them around, you know, for good luck? I think the music's worth turning back up. Rusty armor. So it has some armor, but minus evasion and minus speed. Ah, all is black. Who goes there, folk or demon? Folk. Nothing. Key and help if you're still here. What is this word? Is merciful. And I recognize that voice. You were with the performers, weren't you? Prithee. He suddenly coughs. You have no idea? Okay. He suddenly coughs, loudly and slowly, blood dribbling down his chin. Prithee, would you heed the last requests of a clad Dranog knight? What do you need? Alas, our semaphore tower was first to fall to the demons before the alarm could be raised. There's an inn over yonder, about a day's walk, thereabouts. It's got its own semaphore tower, the next in the chain to Kuvas. You must make sure they've sent the message that this was a demon assault. Mayhaps word has got to them already, but I've met the old man who operates the tower, and he's a fool. I'd wager he reported only foul weather. First, tell me what happened here. Have you not eyes and ears? The spawn of Vartano has descended on this town. By morning, all will be ash. They burned the tower, then sent some emissary to bargain with our inner clade. I was at the gates when it happened. One of our grandams, bless her soul, she let the bastard in, and 'twas all a ruse. They were upon us. He coughs and wheezes. You'd best be off, but first take my mace. I've not the strength to swing it anyway. This shattered sword will have to do. Now leave me to my fate. I won't see my ancestors, but I've done them proud. Medicinal moss, okay. Okay, this soundtrack is kind of awesome. If you enter an enemy's line of sight, it will chase you down and attack, initiating a battle. But if you approach an enemy from behind, it will take a moment to notice you, even if you are running. This means it is possible to avoid encounters, but you can also use right button to unsheath your weapon, and with it readied, strike an enemy. Striking an unaware enemy will give you the advantage in battle, allowing your characters to strike first. I could have used that tutorial a little bit sooner before I was spotted. I don't know if we can, like, lose line of sight with it. What? I was clicking it the whole time. Demon lungs. That seems like an enemy will want to strike and ambush. Tozer. The young wayfarer trembles before you, her eyes darting around the flame-licked ruins. A globule of snot hangs uneasily from a nostril. Oh, this isn't what I expected from the great town of Drenog, not at all. Clutched to her belly is a tattered codex, stuffed full of markers. If you didn't know any better, you'd almost say it looked like a spell book. Noticing your interest, she clutches the book tighter. Oh, this old thing. I suppose I'm not what most people expect when they think of a shaper wizard. Hey, what's up, Stoner? Good to see you. But I've been tutored by the elder of my village since I was this high. I can speak with the makers around us, and I've even mastered a whole spell. A whole spell? What is it then? Oh, well, I had been practicing phage for years, where you summon insects to do your bidding. Only I could only get the really tiny ones to answer my call, and they'd just crawl all over me and make me very itchy. But last year, I finally got the hang of bile. I can cast it nearly every time. Only very rarely do I botch it, honest. Wait, what happens when bile goes wrong? Well, you see, it's a spell to weaponize the makers in your gut, so... You're supposed to vomit poisonous stomach acid everywhere, but if you miscast the spell, you can just rupture an organ and cough blood all over yourself. It hurts real bad. A surge of flame bursts from a pile of wreckage nearby, causing you both to cower before the searing heat. Look, we should really get out of here, huh? Can I tag along with you? Well, two's better than one. She beams smile, revealing a few missing teeth. Oh, makers be praised. I'm Tozer, by the way. Let's get out of here. Cast Cryptosporidium. It is of the utmost importance to recruit new party members. Some party members will offer to join your party when talked to, but you can also purchase new members from a mercenary notice board. Make sure to check the equipment of any new party members in the journal equipment page. Yeah, format, okay. Simple leather hat. Well, looks like we got a fight ahead of us. Over there, look. It's one of those demons. Makers, don't they look so creepy? It's not quite like a corpse, but like the body is remaking itself. That one has armor on. If I could try casting a spell, we could bypass its defenses and try to poison it. And those little walking lungs. It must be using makers to walk around like that, so it's probably magical. Try targeting its bronchi, and maybe you can stop it casting any spells. Oh damn, they've heard me yapping. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's pretty typical stuff, but the important thing here is that the spells can be miscast. Wow, that's pretty good damage for a book. How are we missing so many, like, 80% rolls? Well, all right, look at us. Note that you must pay your mercenaries. Any money received from a battle will be significantly reduced by the number of active party members you have, and slightly reduced by the number of reserve party members. Characters won't leave your party if you run out of money, but you will be very poor. Okay, you have to click the right mouse to swing. Nice, so we got a stun on that one. Yeah, good job. That's what we like to see. Okay, there's a demon walking that way. Oh, way to miss. There you go. We'll do a little healing. I really hoped to take out the demon lungs that time, but oh, you know what? Looks like we get another. Don't miss. Why is the player always missing? But we got a stun. Hey, but it feels good when the miss happens to our advantage. Militia spear. A long spear for thrusting. We'll hold on to that. I could theoretically... Oh, I guess the spear is like a two-handed weapon. Maybe I'll get a mercenary who can stay in the back and use the spear. Entropy autosaves your progress. If you quit the game, the next time you play, you will respawn at the last shrine you visited. There's no game over in Entropy, but your mercenaries can die permanently, so watch your step. Mysterious figure. An imposing stranger in charcoal black armor approaches you. In the flickers of flame, you struggle to make out the figure when his booming voice pins you to the ground. What's this? A rodent scurrying from the flames. Ah, but we recognize this one. You performed a play earlier this eve. We watched and listened from beyond the walls. We are not so dissimilar, for my kind know how to strut and fret upon a stage. The figure gestures at the surrounding carnage. You could call this a performance of our own. Pray tell, do you like it? I'm a little let down that there's not an option here to, like, play up his ego or something. Why, yes, 'tis but glorious violence acted out upon this stage. You know, something like that. If this is a performance, the playwright's an arse. Oh, I couldn't agree more. All sound and fury signifying nothing, just as we like it. Oh, is he in the back with a spear? I think so. Nice miss. Cool, okay. We got one. I didn't see how much damage that did, but I don't think it felt nice. Oh, Tozer's down. I've never seen one of them do a hit so strong before. And we missed. What is this plague of missing? We have 1 health left. Okay, I've got a chance here, but it's such a small one. KO the demon, and then the mysterious figure misses. He does not miss. He does not, in fact, miss. You died. Dozier has sustained head injury. Magic is more risky to attempt. Wow. Injuries cannot be removed by resting. Instead, they must be healed by seeking a doctor and paying a fee. You wake screaming, your mind filled with the certainty of imminent death. But once again, you find yourself mysteriously unscathed. So I'm all the way back here. That's a pretty unforgiving spawn. And what is this now? You can see us. You must have the touch of the other world upon you. You smell of death, and yet your heart beats. Just remember, most of your kind die a dark death. So if you have any companions, they might not share your luck. Oh, and you gotta restart? Minus the loot? What? How are you supposed to come back from this? I was kind of hoping we'd get a medicinal moss from that. Just cry that one guy. So not all of the enemies are back. That one sure is. Are you getting out of here? Come on, let's make a break for it together. Sure, let's go. Isolda has joined your party. If we get in a fight with any demons, let's just try to run, okay? Soldier armor can stop a crossbow bolt, but probably yields to a bullet. The ground here is disturbed. The taste of mud and chalk suddenly cloys at your throat. You look at your fingernails. There is dirt trapped under them. Did you? Okay, so that's the shortcut back. That does not heal us, however. All right, well, I mean, I guess this is a try for what it's worth. All right, we got a medicinal moss. So we can use that on Tozer. And then as for the formation, we'll put Isolda in the back. I don't know if this is enough to give us a fighting chance, but... See, I feel like if I had gone the other way the first time, way better chance. He clutches a bleeding gash. The man is clearly wounded from your last encounter. What, you? Now isn't this a twist? We flung your corpse into the flames not an hour ago, yet here you stand. Well, all the better, for now I can kill you again. To arms. Oh, so it has changed things. I like this. Of course that would be a miss. And another miss. But this time we KO'd the mysterious figure. Okay, that's an interesting set of mechanics that I didn't expect. So this is the end. Out, out, brief candle. Found 30 coin. And here's another shrine. This is the world map. Here you may explore freely, though beware that you may be attacked while on the road. As you are surely aware, all compasses point to Tourmaline, the mythical ancient city. Why? Nobody knows. Or at least nobody you've ever met. Kuvas, your home city, lies in the direction of Tourmaline, so it is termwards on your compass. However, the road to Kuvas weaves uneasily through these gloaming aisles, so you will have to follow it term west, that is, west of Tourmaline, at least for now. Crooked tree. While on the world map, press right button to set up camp for the night. Doing so will transition to the camp scene and heal your party, though more serious injuries may require a doctor. You need camp supplies to set up camp. Make sure to purchase these from a shop if you are running low. Okay, I love the aesthetic of this game, and the music is super cool. Campfire, okay. The man looks at you with tired eyes. Some foreign creature stirs within his clothing. You think it might be some type of rat. Is the full game out yet? It wasn't when I got the demo. Well met, travelers. You can call me Lanark. These roads are seldom trod by small groups. You should be on your guard. You don't seem so bothered yourself. He grimaces. I've seen my fair share of battles. Don't concern yourself with my safety, stranger. He looks you up and down, then sighs. You don't exactly look prepared to face the perils of the road. Pray tell, what's your profession? I'm a player in a theater troupe, the last left alive. Bah, so you only know how to swing a sword in one of Dyfed's plays? Well, I can hardly let you wander off without sparing some words of advice. So, what do you wish to know? I'd like to ask for directions. You've got a compass, yes? Well, where are you headed? Looking for a place to rest and buy supplies. Well, you're in luck. The Blind Bat Inn lies about a day's journey term west down the road. It's run by Yaltog, who is a kind soul. I'm sure many who fled the carnage at Drenog are already seeking refuge there. Whatever you do, just don't stray too far west of the road. That way lies a bad place. And anyway, the Tragus Gate is locked shut. Ah, so you're homeward bound, eh? Well, you're a ways away, so it'll be quite the trek. At least it's easy to get your bearings from this place. Kuvas is term words from here, so you just have to follow the big arrow on your compass. Or you would if these gloaming isles weren't so irregular. The path curves around Term West, taking you past the Blind Bat Inn. You probably passed through a Traegus outpost to get here from Kuvas, but I'm afraid all the gates have been locked shut on account of quarantine measures, so you may need to get creative if you wish to return home. I've heard there's a path through Nothag's forest, but I would not advise it. Folks say the soul gardener who tends it has gone mad. All right, so we got our supplies to make camp. There was a tower we were supposed to visit. Oh, here's the Blind Bat Inn. The young Aemon stands uneasy. As their sullen eyes meet yours, they scratch underneath their ill-fitting cuirass. Say, tally-ho, wayfarer. Dost thee come from Drenog, perchance? Yes, the place smolders in ruin. They gulp. So the rumors are true. I had sought to travel there, for I'd heard talk of demon sightings, and I am a hunter by trade. Thy can call me Selgar. I'm technically a Strigoi hunter only. Since the mythical beasts are long extinct in these lands, other prey must suffice. Mostly rodents, if I'm honest. Last of the Selgar line. Haha, my paw would throw a fit. Me, last of the Strigoi hunters. A lad who's never even seen one of the beasts, and an Aemon to boot. They are wicked things, lightning fast. They feast upon human flesh and can be killed solely by beheading. Only a Strigoi has not been seen in the Gloaming Isles since my father slew the beast of Baranduk before I was born. Many assume they are but a myth. As thee can imagine, 'tis trying times for a hunter of an extinct breed. Farewell, Selgar. Wait, before thee departs, what thee consider taking me on thine travels? I'm destitute, see, but as long as I can take my share of the coin like any merc, I can lend my sword to thine entourage. Sure, why not? Selgar has joined your party. They grin weakly. Many thanks, wayfarer. I won't let you down. The woman is unresponsive. Her eyes still see the flames of Drenog. Party reform points can be found scattered throughout places in the world. Look out for statues with glowing glyphs. At these meeting places, you are able to switch characters between the active and reserve parties using the formation journal page. Remember that you can always switch characters on the world map. Ooh, what do we have here? Yesterday, we got the freak to sing a little song for us. The maidens of old Dolgenau, 'twas, made me all teary-eyed. Well, all right, I think because there's a couple demos that I want to get to today, I think we'll wrap up here. This is a good spot for this one. But this is super cool. It's definitely, I don't know if it's a full stream game for me because I tend not to like to stream games where I have to voice everything for multiple hours and there's so much dialogue. But this is a super cool game to play. I like the permadeath and semi-permanent debuff mechanics. World building is cool. The art and the environment and the design is super cool. This is definitely one I would look out for to play in the future, if not to stream for myself, and I think it's got a lot of personality. The way it's written, the way it's put together, the battle mechanics, like you can see inspiration from other properties, but it's also its own thing. So it's really cool. This was Entropy, if anybody wants to check it out. And if you're watching on the YouTube, I'll go ahead and I'll put links to it after the stream. But yeah, thanks for checking out Entropy with me.